What's up, everyone? So, I'm going to be covering Miltank. Extremely simple, but extremely good buffs and changes here. So, um, you know, good stat boosts, two very useful abilities. No, boosting abilities, just very nice tanky. I mean, it's literally called Miltank, and looking at its appearance and its design, I chose to drop its speed a little bit because 100 base speed is ridiculous for it. That reminds me, I did not add it to the speed tier guide. Let me put it there. But base 80 speed is still a great speed tier because I understand, it can roll around, it can run relatively quickly. Like, I didn't want to completely change having a good speed stat. It's just not nearly as good. Base 80 is still a very solid speed stat for a Pokemon this bulky. So let's just put it right there. And then put this, there's 8 of these now. Okay, back on topic. Yeah, base 80 speed is lower. However, it is much bulkier. It now has 105 in HP and defenses as opposed to 95, 105, 70 bulk. It is significantly bulkier. It's very solid. I mean, it's just a super tanky, pure normal type with incredible moves and a lot of unique things that the other ones don't. For example, Snorlax is slightly bulkier overall, if I had to guess, and it has more base attack, and it has a good special attack stat, and it has pretty solid abilities in Unaware and Metabolism healing itself after it eats a berry. But Miltank has abilities that make it completely either immune or resistant to things that no other pure normal type is resistant or immune to. It is the only pure normal type with Sap Sipper and Thick Fat, and in this hack, you do have access to infinite use ability capsules. So all you have to do is just say, for example, this trainer that's coming ahead has a grass type that you need to fight. Okay, run Sap Sipper. Or, you can bait a grass type move with your grass weak Pokemon and then switch in your Miltank on it and get that +1 attack boost and, and use that to kill the opponent or something like that. That's a great strategy. Otherwise, yeah, Thick Fat is great because you have, resistant to fire and ice. So you're basically trading, you're either immune to grass or you're resistant to fire and ice. And then, of course, you still have that ghost immunity and only one weakness to fighting. So it's just a super tanky mon. Really reliable abilities right there. Again, you should be switching between those abilities very frequently. This is one of those cases where you really should just be switching for every fight. And there might be some cases where there's no grass, fire, or ice type moves that you need to switch in on or fight against, but there'll usually be at least one of those moves on the team for the most part. Probably. Not always, though. But it's still nice to have. It'll always have use. But the main impressive thing here, besides the incredible bulk and 100 buffed base attack, which is just a solid, good attack stat, is its signature move. So Milk Drink is now signature to Miltank. Go-Go, I'm not giving it to Go-Go because Go-Go's going to be great on its own. And I also think it's kind of dumb. I know that, I'm pretty sure the joke with Go-Go is that male goats also produce milk, I'm pretty sure. And that's the joke, is that haha, Go-Go can also get it. I don't like it. Also, Go-Go has synthesis for healing, and also Go-Go is going to be incredible in its own right. So it's signature to Miltank, and what it does now. So in this hack, healing items are disabled. Okay, meaning you can't use a potion in the middle of battle anymore. That's just for challenge and stuff and for balancing. That being said, though, there's a lot of moves that basically every Pokemon has access to a move like Slack Off or Roost type thing where it heals them by half their HP, and those moves all have 5 PP, excuse me, 5 PP, and they heal you by half your HP. Okay, those are solid. And, some of them heal you by 2/3 in weather or something, which is good. But Milk Drink is one of, currently, I believe there's 3 moves that heal you by full. I believe they are Soft Boiled, Milk Drink, and Deflate. Yes. So Soft Boiled has less PP, much less PP. Soft Boiled only has 2 uses, and it's exclusive to Chansey and Blissey, but Soft Boiled is priority. Milk Drink is not priority, but it still heals you by full. However, the benefit here is that it has 10 PP, which is incredible. 10 PP, 100% healing move, excuse me. That's really, really good in this hack, especially given how bulky it is. So Miltank can just be a super, super reliable tank. It can just stay alive forever because of that. The second you get to low HP, you click Milk Drink, you heal up to full. You can use that with setup moves such as Bulk Up or Swords Dance. So Bulk Up, Swords Dance, Stockpile, Amnesia, all those moves with your bulky sets are incredible with Milk Drink. Milk Drink, you should be keeping that move the entire game. There's no reason you should ever delete that for the most part. I wouldn't recommend it. Maybe if you really wanted to run an Assault Vest or something, but even then you can still run AV with 3 moves and it's still probably fine for specific fights, specific situations if you need to tank a special hit for a certain battle. But overall, yeah, I would probably be keeping Milk Drink the whole game. And if you don't want to, go ahead and, don't do it. You play differently. But you have a lot of great utilities. So, yeah, set up Bulk Up, Swords Dance, Amnesia, Stockpile. And then you have other boosting options such as, Power Up Punch, Steamroller. Steamroller is 100 base power and gives you a +1 speed boost on top of having a 30% flinch rate, 100% accurate. It's just a great move. Of course, that's pretty late at level 60 for balancing reasons, of course, but it's a great move nonetheless. Just really useful. Makes you super fast. You can get super strong. You can use like bulk up, steamroller, milk drink. You can set up really easily. However, setup moves are nerfed in terms of PP. Power up, punch, and charge beam, I believe, only have 5 PP, while like the actual setup moves like Swords Dance has 1 PP, bulk up has 3 PP, stockpile has 3 PP, amnesia has 2 PP, that kind of thing. Let me check quickly. What was it called? What was it looking at? PP of something. God damn it! I completely lost my train of thought. Whatever. It was a certain setup move I was going to look at. Oh, power punch, yeah. Because I feel like I went back and forth between 5 and 10, but I'm pretty sure they have 5. Nope, they have 10 now. Yeesh. Maybe I should make that 5. Yeah. Because they're great moves. I mean, they're 100% accurate, 50 base power. Those are great moves, seriously. So just because I don't want people getting like +6 that easily. Sorry, everybody. I should not be doing this live, but I'm doing it anyways. Oh. No, that's it. Okay. And then let me just go to the files and do the same thing. But yeah, it's just a super tanky mod. It's really simple, the changes. It's just really tanky. It's a lot stronger, slightly slower. Great abilities that you can swap between. Incredible signature move with Milk Drink. Let me go to... And then... All right. And I love those moves, but yeah, lots of great boosting options, okay? You also have great utility, so Charm and Befriend, Encore, Charm and Befriend are, Befriend is a special version of Charm. You can also for new people, you can check out all of the new buffs to these moves and all these other Pokemon, all of the new moves. There is 130 plus new moves. You can check out what all these moves do in the description below. I have a very detailed move guide. I have a very detailed change guide in general for all these mons, so you can check out all that stuff yourself if that interests you. There's also like 28 plus custom new abilities if you're new here, but I'm assuming most of you guys who are listening are probably returning viewers, so I will get on with the changes. So yeah, Charm Befriend, Parting Shot is great on like tankier sets. Thunder Wave is great for like flinch hacks. If you want to parry flinch something to death with Milk Drink, T-Wave, Milk Drink, Stomp, that kind of thing is great. Body Slam also can do that, but it's not as consistent. You have tons of amazing coverage moves, of course. You have all, ground, grass, rock, bug, elemental punches, Aqua Tail, Iron Tail, Health Rust, Sucker Punch, all kinds of great Drain Punch. You have all kinds of fighting moves. It's awesome. It has tons of great coverage as normal types usually tend to have, excuse me. You got Yawn plus Wake Up Slap. Wake Up Slap is buffed in the sense that it is now a priority move that always flinches like Fake Out. However, you can use it on any turn. The downside being it only has 1 PP. So, for example, you can yawn them, they fall asleep, you Milk Drink up, then you wake up slap, you wake up slap them to deal 140 base power priority move that always flinches. So it's like a 140 base power fighting type Fake Out that can be used at any point in the battle. The downside being, of course, that's a one-time use thing. But Fake Out, you can actually cycle back and forth and use it over and over again. But either way, it's still a great move. Flail Reversal is pretty good with like Endure if you want to run that. Endure plus Milk Drink also is good because you can Endure on a really strong hit, get that Salackberry boost, Flail, kill something, and then heal yourself up for like later in the fight to check something, or you could even do it again, although you would lose the speed boost. But the point is that's a pretty cool little thing you can do. Gyro Ball is buffed. Happy Slam is solid. Iron Tail, Smart Strike, all those moves are all great. Skull Bash is buffed. Skull Bash gives a +1 accuracy and attack boost on top of the +1 defense. So that's a 130 base power move. And the funny thing is, Miltank is so tanky and has Milk Drink, so you can actually just use Skull Bash without the power herb and just Skull Bash +1 defense after you hit +1 attack, +1 accuracy. Excuse me, +1 accuracy, +1 attack. So you're essentially getting a free coil boost or bulk up boost. If the accuracy doesn't matter, but accuracy only matters for so many moves. Also, speaking of that, I did add a new detailed guide to a lot of other abilities. So stuff like Technician and Sheer Force, added lists for all those moves that are buffed with those moves, because there's tons of new moves and changed moves, of course. As well as like a detailed guide to like accuracy. So if you go to like the Luminescent and Sixth Sense ability sections, you can see all of these inaccurate moves here. So you can see what they become with the ability, and also just for general purposes, just to see the inaccurate moves. Accuracy is greatly buffed in this hack. There's very few inaccurate moves, and most of them are much more accurate. So yeah, and also Wide Lens is buffed, 15% boost. So and Zoom Lens, 30% boost. So it's a lot easier to be consistent with your accuracy now. because accuracy is a pretty stupid mechanic. Not that it has its place for sure. I mean, it's a good downside on a lot of things. I wouldn't completely remove it or anything. It's just, you know, 70%, 50% accurate moves are garbage. So, yeah, 70 is not accurate or garbage in this case, of course, because the 70% accurate moves are extremely powerful. But you know, like a regular attacking move should not be 70% accurate. But this is very off topic. Let me get back on topic. So yeah, you know, Yawn, good for utility, Charm, Befriend, Parting Shot. Rage is really good with Milk Drink. Rage is incredible with Milk Drink because Rage is now 80 base power, and that's a TM that a lot of Pokemon get. It's just a strong normal type move. You also have Retaliate as a TM and Giga Impact and Strength. Strength is normal type close combat. Giga Impact is essentially a normal type version of Draco Meteor that's physical. So it's 160 base power, drops your attack stat by 2. Excuse me. You have Retaliate, 95 base power, solid move right there. Very, very strong. But Rage is great. Rage is 80 base power, which is weaker, but you're so tanky that you can actually keep spamming Rage, get that +1 attack each time, and then Milk Drink once you're low. And just do that. You can get +6 attack very easily. And then you can use stuff like Steamroller at level 60, of course. That's why it's the last move it learns. Then you can use stuff like Steamroller and Sweep. Or you can use Agility and Sweep. Or you can use a Z move and Sweep, whatever you want to do. You know, you also have Sucker Punch for priority as well as First Impression, but First Impression obviously is more of a hit and run type thing, which is a great option to have as a TM, of course. You know, you're not always going to be running that, but when you want to use it, it's a good move. Honestly, I think that's about it. There's not too much else to talk about. It's just got a lot of great coverage, lots of great utility. It's really, really solid tanky mon. Really, really fun to use. That is other, you know, grassy terrain could be good utility just to enable stuff like Nature Power, Grassy Guard, all that kind of stuff. It's good. All right, it's a great, just a really reliable mon. The Milk Drink is what makes it great. Of course, it would still be very solid without it because of the 105 bulk, 105 defense, def, HP, 100 attack, 80 speed. I mean, those are just really good stats. That's a pure normal type, and it has great abilities for being defensive. But yeah, again, what makes or breaks it is that move pool and that Milk Drink. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think it was relatively brief, but it's just a very straightforward change. Not that it's bad, it's extremely good. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. All I ask for in return is that you would subscribe if you listened this far. You can, again, check the Google Sheet in the description to look at all these changes for yourself. You can also join my Discord server if you want to get updates on the hack for live updates. If you want to talk to other people in there, community is growing in there. You can talk to me in there. You can ask me questions, whatever you want to do. I think that's about it. So yeah, I'll be back for more. We're almost done with Johto. We literally only have the Legendary Beast, Celebi, and T-Tar. That's all that's left. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, bye guys.